At any moment, House Republicans can vote to defund 125,000 libraries, but not right now, Satan. So I'm taking this opportunity to remind you to make your calls on 5calls. I have the link in my bio, but I've had a few questions on where the budget restriction is, and I am not going to read a 1,000-page budget, but I can't tell you where I am pulling my information from. So Book Riot has this excellent article that talks about the 2026 federal budget proposal. The article led me to this document, the technical supplement for the 2026 budget. It's an appendix. It is like even longer than the actual budget, but this is where the numbers are. And as a former numbers person, this is where I thrive. If you scroll to page 1105 of 1224 of the PDF, right here at the bottom, right here, it says Institute of Museum and Library Services. We're going to zoom in up here. So here are the budgetary numbers. This first is the 2025 budgeted amount, which as you can see is $304 million. You can see what the actual expected is. That's a projection through the end of the government year, which I think is like the end of September, don't quote me, of 2025. And you can see it's $313 million. And then this last column where it says 6, that's $6 million. So they're going from a budget of $304 million to $6 million. And that's the defunding right there. $6 million isn't even to operate the grants, it's to handle the closing of the IMLS. So all they want to do is have enough money to shut it down. Let me also caveat the fact that the Museum and Library Services Act of 2018 hasn't been renewed. So if the IMLS doesn't get funding, it will go away. But even if it was to get funding, they would have to do the second step. I hope that helps you understand where I am getting my information for the defunding of the IMLS and why just calling and saying vote no on the bill is probably the most urgent matter at the moment. These electeds need to have the fire under their feet. They need to have their phones ringing 24/7. They need to have no peace until it is dead in the House.